according to the Quran, I'm not allowed to deviate from his names. Right? So even though he has the quality of motherhood or even fatherhood, can I address him as mother or father without being in sin?
I don't want to sound like a broken record, bro.
Okay, if you're gonna be saying
you know what I'm saying? Like, again, if you're not saying it literally, me personally, I don't see what's wrong with it.
Okay.
Me personally, I don't see what's wrong with it. As long as you're not saying it literally.
Hi, welcome back to Religious Insight, and on this episode of this debate with Godlogic, a Muslim made a hilarious claims that you can call Allah a mother and other unprinted names. Let's watch this video to get more amazing details.
Good.
Welcome. How are you?
I'm excellent, man. I'm blessed by the Lord.
What do you want to talk about?
I want to ask if Allah's a father in any sense, man.
Is Allah is a father in any sense?
He's not a father in any sense?
No.
So if a Muslim is saying that there is a sense that Allah is a father and that we're his children, they're wrong?
Yes.
Okay. Well, why do you say they're wrong?
Because the Quran doesn't explicitly say that Allah is a father in any sense, and then whatever disagrees with the Quran, we disagree, and then whatever agrees with the Quran, we agree. Yep.
Okay. Nice. And so you're saying that the Quran clear that Allah is not a father?
Yeah, I mean, it's some in one verse it says like, if he want to have a son, he can choose from any his creation. He could do it, but he didn't have to, right? And then pause period. So that means he didn't say he's a father in any sense. So he's not a father. Yeah.
I got you. Nice. So he said that he could have been a father, right? He could have had a son among his creation if he wanted to, but he didn't do that, so he's not a father. Yep. Right? Okay. All right. There's a verse too in the Quran. It says, it's chapter 7, verse 180. It says that you are to call Allah, like he has the most beautiful names, and you are supposed to call Allah only by those names.
Yep. Like he had 99 names.
Yes. And that those who stray from these names, they're deviants. Yeah,
expresses his characteristics, You know, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Al-Malik, Al-Quddus, and it goes on.
Okay. Yeah, interesting, man. Yeah, because I'm hearing a lot of Muslims that are saying that Allah's a father now. You know,
the Quran says that. Can I have a verse? Maybe I haven't.
No, they don't have a verse. They have their imaginations.
That's absolutely wrong. If they don't bring from the Quranic verse, I mean, he's not a father in essence. He can be. Like, it's a weakness, like being.
It's a weakness to say Allah's a father. Okay. Yes. All right. Y'all hear that? I know Libiano and Central and them. I know you guys are watching. This Muslim just said it's a weakness to say that Allah is a father. Wow, that's deep. Okay, then. So how would you prove that Jesus is a Muslim then?
Because he submitted himself to his creator, his creator.
What verse do you have that shows that?
From the Bible or from the Quran?
Well, not from the Quran, because I'm questioning the Quran. The Quran's in question, so you can't use the Quran.
So, are you telling me, according to the Bible, where does Jesus say he was, submitted himself to his creator or something?
If that's where your proof is, yeah.
I mean, he prayed to his God, like when he was in the cross, right?
Who was his God?
Allah.
Where does it say that?
In the Bible?
Yeah.
It doesn't say that, but he submitted himself.
Then how do you know who Jesus' God is?
Like, I can give you information from the Quran, but I'm not expert
with the
Bible.
You said you're not familiar with the Bible?
I am, but not too much. I don't go like depth. So I don't agree that Jesus being a Christian.
I also don't agree that Jesus was a Christian. I don't think any Christian believes Jesus was a Christian. To be a Christian means you are To be a Christian means
you're like he was a Jew. He was a Jew. Yeah, he was a Jew.
Yeah. So,
so
according to the Bible, Jesus identified as God as his father.
Sorry, can you say it again?
Jesus identified God as his father.
But like it says that don't call me a father, right?
Where? Who?
Jesus. You can't call a father to Jesus.
No, that's not what he says ever. But
what about in Matthew 27?
I'm saying in Matthew he says 27. not to call anyone your father, for you already have one Father who is in heaven.
Yeah.
So he's saying that God is his father.
So can you call Jesus my father?
I can call Jesus Father, not in the sense that he's the person of the Father, because there's only one person of the Father that's in heaven. But it's so, I hope that is clear. Speaking of, though, who Jesus identified God as, he identified God as his Father. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if he's identifying God as his Father, is he a Muslim?
No, I mean, like, I don't believe in the Bible because the word has been, changed over time. Even like it translates to many languages. Even, the
Quran was translated in many languages too. I got an English one right here.
So, yeah, but you don't have the original language.
I do. I have the Greek. I have the Arabic.
From the New Testament.
We have the Greek. We have the Hebrew. What does that have to do with anything? So, all right. So the Bible's off the table then. So then how do you know who the God of Jesus was? Who he said God was? How do you know? Where do you get it from?
From the Quran.
No, you don't. Because the Quran is in question. The Quran came 600 years later in no connection with Jesus. Didn't know anybody who knew Jesus. Is far removed from the time and the place. Okay, so where do you get it from?
You're saying Islam came 600 years later after Jesus. That makes Islam false. That's what you're saying, right?
That's not what I said. Try to follow what I actually say, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I said that the Quran is not a source on the life of Jesus. It's too far removed from his life. It's far removed from the place, the location where he was, has no connection to anybody that knew Jesus or knew the people who knew Jesus or knew the people that knew the people that knew the people who knew Jesus. It has absolutely no connection whatsoever. It's not a source on the life of Jesus. Not a history. It doesn't match or meet the historical method, is what I'm saying. So when I'm asking, okay, what did Jesus believe? How did he practice his religion? I'm asking this from a historical perspective, this factual, objective perspective. The Quran is not a source in the matter. You need something early and something attested, something independent. You get what I'm saying? Ahmed, did I lose you? Ahmed, no. Ahmed. He was so young. Vibrant and full of energy, ready to talk. May God protect him in the hereafter. Goodbye, my friend. All right, we got Shakur.
How you doing, bro?
How you doing? I'm good, man. How do I say your first name?
Zaki,
just how it looks. Okay, cool. Zaki, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you too.
So, just asking if Allah's a father in any sense. For the most part, the Muslims today have said no. Last night it gave me trouble because there were Muslims that were saying yes. What are your thoughts? Is Allah a father in any sense?
Metaphorically, you can say so.
Metaphorically, and in what way? Metaphorically, how?
Like in the sense of a father being a source, a guidance, and a protector.
Okay.
In that type of sense.
Okay, cool. So could we say that Allah is also metaphorically a mother? You know, because
for sure. You can say that. Yeah.
Okay.
Because Rahim means womb. So yeah, you could also say that.
Rahim means womb?
Correct, yes.
So what are you saying, Rahim? Like, what is that related to? Is that one of his names?
Yes. Rahim is one of the names, yes.
So womb is one of the 99 names of Allah.
Yes.
Okay. So in a metaphorical sense, you can say that Allah is a father. You can say that Allah is a mother.
Metaphorically, though, it's not literal. You know, in a literal.
Yeah. Metaphorically. Can you also say that metaphorically that Allah is a chair, and in the way that chairs offer you support and they offer you a foundation, and Allah, He supports you. He's your foundation. Can you say metaphorically Allah is a chair too?
In the support way, I mean, as long as it's metaphorically, you're not worshiping the chair. Why not?
Okay.
Why not? Why not?
Okay. All right. Nice. All right.
As long as you're not showing idol worship to the chair, and you actually bowing down to it. But if you mean it in a metaphorical sense, why not?
Got it. Okay. Awesome. So I like that you're consistent, man. You're consistent with your thinking. You know what I'm saying? So I do appreciate that. Let me go ahead because I'm actually I'm marking down what I hear from Muslims throughout this year. And so you're saying that, metaphorically, yes, metaphorically, Allah is a chair.
As long as you're not committing shirk, you know what I mean?
Right. As long as you're not committing shirk, as long as you're not associating anything with Allah. Yeah. Okay. And so just to be clear, you are a Muslim, right? Because there's some people that are doubting that you're a Muslim for some reason.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I am.
Okay. How long you been a Muslim?
My whole life, I was born into Islam.
Okay. Do you think your parents would agree with you that Allah is a mother metaphorically and also metaphorically a chair?
Yes.
Nice. All right, cool. I like that. So Allah metaphorically is a father. He is a mother. He is a chair. He's a lot of things. With these meanings you can apply to Allah. So these are some titles that you can apply to Allah metaphorically.
Metaphorically, correct.
Got it. Okay.
All things come from Allah.
All right. So let me get your thoughts on this then. So you have in chapter 7, verse 180. That says, and I'll put it on the screen. Hold on. Let me get it up. Let me get this up real quick. Chapter 7, verse 180.
Is this, hold on, can I ask this question? Isn't this about Jesus being a Muslim?
In a way, yes. In a way, yes. Yes. In a way, yes. In a way, yes. It is about Jesus being a Muslim. And usually
I was going to say I agree with you when you say the Quran doesn't speak on Jesus, because Jesus and Isa is not the same thing at all.
I 100% agree with you. See, I like you, man. Where you been all my life? I like how you think, man. You're being real with it so far. Oh wow, yeah, that's an interesting super chat. That's actually kind of true. All right, so here's the verse here. Here's the verse. So this chapter 7, verse 180, it says, "And to Allah belongs the best names, so invoke Him by them." All right, so you got to invoke.
I'm sorry, Allah. Can you say that again? I got a call. Can you say it again?
All right, yeah. So it says, "And to Allah," I'm just reading the verse on the screen. "To Allah belongs the best names, so invoke Him by them, and leave those who practice deviation concerning His names. They will be recompensed for what they have been doing." So it's saying that, so Allah has the beautiful names. He has the best names, and you are only to call Him by those names, and you can't deviate from those names. You can't call Him anything else. All right. So I'm pretty sure that father, mother, and even chair, these are not names of Allah. Can we agree?
Correct.
But you're saying that metaphorically, you can say that he is these things because, you know, he fits some of these qualities that these things bring, like support, source.
Because you can find those type of names as one of his names, you know, as a source, or hold on, let me find a specific name of what I'm talking about, like as a guidance or a protector or something like that.
Yeah. We'll say guide,
Okay.
right? Well, let's say overseer or something like that, right?
Right. Yeah.
That's one of his names, Muhammad, like overseer or a guardian, right? Yeah. So, you know, these are qualities that Allah shares with these type of things, like a father or a chair or a mother. But are you able to call him these things even though these aren't his names?
What you mean, like a father or mother? Or
yeah, can you call Allah a father or call him a mother? And you won't be in sin?
Again, it would have to be metaphoric. I don't.
Right. Yeah. Like you're metaphorically referring to him
As a father, like it would have to be consistent with these names that we talk about, as a guider or a protector or, you know, a source of creation.
Right.
It would have to fall in those lines.
But if his name is not father or mother or chair, then even metaphorically you can't call him these things because these aren't his names, right?
I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I would say if you're saying it literally, no, you can't say that. No, because it will be inconsistent with what we're talking about.
Would I be wrong if, as a Muslim, I got on my knees and I, you know, prostrated and I said, Allah, my mother, bless your name, you know, grant me wisdom and guidance, mother, my mother. Would I be in sin?
What do you mean by your mother?
My caretaker.
If you say by caretaker, if you mean it in the caretaker sense, no, you wouldn't be wrong. But if you mean it, if you're trying to say Allah is your mother, like you actually came out of, like Allah had an actual body in his stomach, then you'll be committing shirk right there, brother. So no. Like again, it's like I get exactly what you're saying, but if you're saying it literally, yeah, you'll be wrong. But if you're saying it metaphorically and it falls under the names of what Allah is as a caretaker,
but it's not. The word mother, the name mother does not fall under any of Allah's names. Even because you're saying the quality of motherhood can fit Allah, but that name doesn't, right? So according to the Quran, I'm not allowed to deviate from his names, right? So even though he has the quality of motherhood or even fatherhood, can I address him as mother or father without being in sin?
I don't want to sound like a broken record, bro.
Okay, if you're gonna be saying
you know what I'm saying? Like again, if you're not saying it literally, me personally, I don't see what's wrong with it.
Okay,
me personally, I don't see what's wrong with it as long as you're not saying it literally.
I'll rock with it. I'll rock with it, man. You've been consistent. I'll let you have it. No worries. All right. So then Jesus being a Muslim, how would you prove that Jesus is a Muslim?
Well, I'm not trying to prove. I'm trying to show that Jesus is not a Muslim because Jesus and Isa is not the same person.
Okay, nice. Okay, cool. So then, all right, we already believe that Jesus is not a Muslim. Who is the historical character? Who is the real historical figure? Is it Isa or is it Jesus?
Isa is the real historical figure.
Okay, where was Isa born?
Isa was born in Egypt.
He was born in Egypt?
Correct, yeah.
Where does the Quran say that?
Let me go to Surah 19, Maryam. We gotta give, who was Maryam? Could I answer that question?
The sister of Aaron and Moses.
And where were they born in?
They are born in Egypt.
Okay, beautiful. And who was Miriam's father?
Imran.
Imran, exactly. And let's go to Surah 19, verse 28.
So, just to be clear, you believe that Isa is the nephew of Moses and Aaron?
Correct, yeah.
All right.
It says, O sister of Aaron, thy father was not a man of evil, nor thy mother a woman of unchaste. So it shows that Miriam is the sister of Aaron. And also, this also is in the book of Numbers, correct? I'm just using the Bible because that's something you're comfortable with, correct?
Yeah.
Doesn't that also confirm that Miriam is the sister of Aaron?
That's correct. Miriam is the sister of Aaron and Moses, and their father is Imran.
Father is Imran, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Egypt. There you go.
So you're using the Bible to say that? Okay.
No, I'm not using the Bible because I showed it in the Quran first, but I'm using the Bible because I know that's what you're comfortable with.
Oh, you would like I would agree with that. That Miriam was in Egypt and where they were. So got it. And so you're saying that the sister of Moses and Aaron was a virgin who gave birth to Isa.
A virgin birth, like I'm not saying what. Were you asking me like was she a virgin when she gave birth?
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that.
Oh man.
Did I lose you there? You
did.
Why did I lose you?
Because there's no way you're a Muslim.
How?
Because you can't be a Muslim and believe these things, man. Or believe that Mary wasn't a virgin. Miriam wasn't a virgin.
Why not? Because again, that's not because all right. We gotta.
Now they're gonna say that I paid you to come up here.
I promise he did not pay you to come up here. He did not pay me to come up here.
They gonna think I paid you to come.
No, because one thing we can't do here is not use logic in the whole situation here. We know for a fact that is not how humans are born.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you said you know for a fact that's not how he was born?
Yeah, humans are not born. How are humans born?
What about Isa though? You don't think he was a special case?
A special case. He was a Rasul. That is for sure. Yes.
But so you don't think he was miraculously born?
No, that's not how the Creator made things to be. So no.
All right. So in Surah Maryam, right, it says that the Spirit came to her and told her that she's going to give her a boy, right? Let me see. In verse 20, she said, "How can I have a son while no man has touched me, and I have not been unchaste?" So she's a virgin. And then he says, verse 21, the Spirit says, "Thus your Lord says, it is easy for me, and we will make him a sign for the people and a mercy from us. And it is a matter already decreed." And then it says, "So she conceived him and she withdrew with him to a remote place." So it seems here that she gave birth through miraculous means.
Miraculous means?
Yeah, without having intercourse.
I'm sorry, my son said something.
Okay.
Can you say that last part again?
Yeah, so here's the verse, right? Verse 20, where Mary says, "How can I have a boy while no man has touched me, and I have not been unchaste?" So she hasn't had sex.
Right.
And then he responds and says, "Thus your Lord says, it is easy for me, and we will make him a sign to the people and a mercy from us. It's a matter already decreed." So she gets pregnant by the power of Allah.
Okay.
It's miraculous birth there.
Because it says a messenger came to her, a Rasul came to her, correct?
It says a spirit came to her, the Ruh.
Hold on, let me go, because I was just reading that verse and it said, hold on, let me find it.
Verse 16.
Verse 16, thank you.
I'm sorry, not 16. Sorry. Hold on. It's 17.
17. Yeah, I'm reading it.
17. This is terrible. It's not our angel. Let's know what it says. They are liars. Wow. What liars. Let's get a real translation over here. Our rule.
Where is that verse I'm talking about?
What verse are you trying to look for? Maybe I can help.
I think it's in the same surah where it says a messenger.
Well, yeah, this is him. So it's verse 17. Look, it says, so we sent our ruh, right, our spirit, and he appeared before her in the form of a man, right? And
there you
then
go.
Right. So he's a spirit who appeared as a man. He's not a man. He came in the form of a man.
Mm-hmm. And this messenger impregnated her, gave her the spirit.
He gave her the baby, yes.
Which the Quran says was a man, right?
He came to her in the form of a man. No, the Quran says he's a spirit, and the spirit came in the likeness and the appearance of a man. So he wasn't a man by nature. He just appeared. He took the form of a man when he met with her.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying that when he took the form of a man and he says that I'm gonna give you a boy, that he really gave her the boy?
Really gave her the boy. Yes, for sure.
That he really gave her the boy.
Yes, because we gotta understand that the verse, the Surah 3, verse 7, correct?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know that one. I know you know that one.
Yeah, of course. There's some clear verses and some
are parables, right?
Yeah.
This would fall under a parable.
Why?
You said why?
Yeah.
Because again, this goes a virgin birth goes beyond how things work in our reality.
But
usually what parables we're talking. These are stories.
No.
Go ahead,
brother. This you're talking about God here, who can interrupt the natural flow of things when he wants. That's what a miracle is when something supernatural takes place, right? Something out of the natural order. You believe that the supernatural can take place by God's leave, right?
Supernatural can take place, but what do you mean by that?
Like, for example, if God wanted to, he can cause a virgin to be pregnant by his power.
I believe that. I can't believe that because I've never seen it.
Do you believe in God?
For sure, but I've seen how. Yes, I believe in God.
So do you believe that God? Do you believe that God, by his power, can do that
every day and stuff like that never happens?
That's why it's called a miracle. I can't believe I'm defending the Quran right now, but look, I gotta get another Muslim up here, man. Okay. I did appreciate you, man. You're a cool dude. I appreciated this interaction.
No problem. Thank you, bro.
Take care, man. All right. Wowzers.
All right, welcome back, guys. That was a bit hilarious and also very educating. Let us know your views in the comment section. Share this video. Don't forget to subscribe as well. This guy here is as clueless as most Muslims. He claims that Allah can be called a mother and other unprinted name is somehow hilarious. But since he's making such an assertion about his Allah, who are we not to agree with him? The claim that Jesus was a Muslim is one that arises from an Islamic theological perspective, where Islam is viewed as the original and universal faith of all prophets. However, this assertion does not align with the biblical record or the historical understanding of who Jesus Christ is. So you have to put everything into perspective before you can understand the context from which these guys are speaking from. And once you understand it, you will know that what they are saying is not the truth. In fact, putting 2 and 2 together will reveal the truth that Jesus wouldn't have been a Muslim, because his belief pattern about who God is far different from the view of what Muslims believe of who God is. So if you put those 2 and 2 together and understand the perspective, then it is easier for you to know where this deception is is coming from. Jesus' teaching were distinct from the principles of Islam. Jesus preached the gospel of grace, emphasizing salvation through faith in him rather than works and mere human rituals as practiced in Islam. For the young man to claim that Allah metaphorically is a chair, mother, and a whole lot of things, there is nothing you will not hear from a desperate person trying to prove a pointless point. Since they want to prove a point and there is no other historical facts or document to support their argument, they always come up with ridiculous assertions that proves that whatever they are saying does not hold water. So guys, I believe this was a very fascinating and at the same time very hilarious. So let us know your views in the comment section. Don't forget to share this video with your friends, your family, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Thank you for watching. We would love to see you in our next video.